Hello everybody, this is Deidre with Paper Crafts and Planners. I have the new Spellbinders Club card kit, and this is the January 2023 kit. If you notice the caption I put on my thumbnail and the title of this video, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to get this. I just started it up again in December last year after going a few years of not getting it just because of the way the shipping was and how I'd only get it at the very end of the month. Anyway, the reason now is so I got it a little bit more quickly. You know, I received it, I think the 17th of the month. That's a little bit better. It now comes in a bag like this instead of a box, and that's because there's a lot less in it. The price did go down a little bit, but I think only like $4 or $5. So we will have to decide if this is going to be worth continuing or not. And it comes in this baggie, which is a nice bag that I will probably keep and repurpose. But let me show you what we received in here. Okay, there's still a whole lot of ephemera. I could see that right now, and we'll go through that a little bit. There are 8, I'm sure still 8 cards and envelopes. There are some chipboard pieces that are really pretty. This says, good things, enjoy today, full of life, you are more than enough, grow and inspire, plantastic. This is called, I forgot to mention that, it's called Indoor Garden. I mean, it's cute. Would I make cards out of something like this normally? No, and it's supposed to be a card kit. So, I don't know. Love lives here, happy place. These aren't things I would normally put on a card, but we'll see. And instead of full-size 8.5 by 11 sheets, you receive these card front pieces. And so they are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So they are the size of a standard A2 card front. And I think you're going to receive 4 of each piece. So that pretty much is one 8.5 by 11, only they've kind of decided how you're supposed to use it instead of giving you the full sheet. Maybe you want to die cut out of some pieces. Anyway, so there's this powder blue, got this pretty green, and they are, of course, double-sided, same color on each side. This yellow, and I think this is the same yellow we received last month that I didn't end up using with my kit. So a baby pink, 4 of those. And then I guess this is white, the same color, white, or maybe it's an off-white. Let's see if it matches the card fronts. There we go. Nope, it is definitely cream, not the white of the card fronts. So it almost looks yellow against the card front. I know it's probably not showing up on camera, but it almost looks yellow. Okay, and then instead of a paper pack, you received this. Now they're single-sided, and they have been single-sided. Let's see how many you receive. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They're still pretty. I mean, this is really pretty where they've highlighted the words. 5, 6. That's pretty too. It's kind of a tone on tone. 7, 8, all the little windows with the plants. 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't see any repeats so far. 13, 14. This says relax, contemplate. It says words in cursive. I think this is 14. I've lost track. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That can't be right. There's probably 20. Let me go count it really quickly again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, there's 20. And so I believe there were 24 because there were 12 of each design, 12 different designs and 2 of each. So there were 24. And then we have some puffy stickers, which you know I'm not crazy about, but handle with care, thank you, love your smile, happy birthday. Some of these would definitely work on cards. Picture perfect, that's more of a memory keeping thing. I mean, if they're going to call this a card kit, then it needs to be sentiments that would go on cards. With love, making me happy, you are loved, bloom, the little things. Some are and some just are not. Okay, so we've got that. We have, again, the double-sided tape and the kind of the pop-up dots. Then we have these, which they've done in the past. So there are colored, and then they've got some gold. They're faceted, and then they've got little gold on the top of them too. They're glittery. We have some frames. Take a quick look at those. I did end up using those last time. Some of them, not all of them. They are cute. The paper, by the way, feels about this feels about the same thickness as it normally is. I don't think the paper's different. You're just receiving fewer sheets. And these are very similar to last month, except for there are no hearts. Okay. And then you have this little idea book. So you've got 8 cards and envelopes, 20 A2 card panels, pattern paper, chipboard frames, puffy stickers, chipboard embellishments, which I'll spread these out in a second, gemstones, die cut shapes, chipboard embellishments. Oh, do they mean this thing? They mean this. Okay. Gemstones, die cut shapes, foam squares, adhesive tape. Okay, so I'll open this up and show it to you. You'll notice what's missing. There is no stamp set and there is no die set. So I think it's a $5 difference. If that's the case, I'm not really sure you're only getting $5 less of product. To me, a stamp set and a die set definitely cost more than $5, and they removed it from this kit. So it's still like a $30 kit. More because you're going to pay tax. I mean, I think it's always been a great deal. You've always gotten a lot of stuff, but to take it away and not lower the price that much, I mean, I guess it's the way of everything right now. You're just not getting as much for your money. But I don't know if I will continue this, because to me, what's going to happen is I'm probably going to make 8 cards with this one kit right off the bat. And then I'm going to have all these pieces left over like this that I do not know what to do with. Like, I don't know what to do with a ton of die cuts like this. I like to layer them on cards. That's really pretty, but do I need a bunch of die cuts that are little plants? No. I would rather have a stamp set that I can decide how to use myself. You know, stamp out leaves or flowers or whatever I want to do with it. And then it's, you know, it's a stamp set I've got for a long time, rather than they've kind of already decided, like, you've got plants and leaves to put on your cards here, and no sentiments, except for those few that are on the puffy stickers. I don't know. Well, I'm going to play with it. I know I'm being very pessimistic here, but I just don't know that for me this is worth the money, because of what's going to happen, like I said, is I'm going to end up with a lot of odd pieces that I don't have a clue what to do with, never use. Like, what am I going to do with that? I am not going to use that likely on a card or in a memory keeping album. I don't, you know, it just doesn't. If this had been a stamp of a woman and I could have colored the hair and the skin the color that I wanted, rather than a redheaded woman with a butterfly on her shoulder that doesn't resemble anybody in any pictures I might take of my family, and also doesn't, so I'm not going to put it on a card either. I don't know. Would you put that on a card, like a redheaded woman, if you don't have someone that looks like that you're making a card for? Here's an ampersand. You can punch out these little pieces. Some rainbows. There is some cute stuff, definitely. Okay, coffee cup. I definitely might use that. But like I said, I think I'm going to end up with a lot of these little die cut pieces that I just have no use for after making the 8 cards. Last month, I made 50 Valentines. I will link to that below with the card kit. I mean, this might be cute to layer. I don't know. What is that? Like a rug? Yeah, maybe a rug. Some little hearts. A journal. And I just don't, maybe the bicycle. So I'm going to probably, if I'm going to get use out of these as happy birthday cards or thank you cards, I'm probably going to need to pull out a stamp set from my stash to use with this. Now, I know they also have They also have a stamp of the month and a die of the month and all of that kind of stuff. And they will all coordinate with every, so if we got a plant theme going, so all of them will likely coordinate with the plant theme. I do, my daughter loves plants, my oldest, her birthday's in March, so I will get a birthday card made for her with this set. I don't really know what you would do with these little crosses. I don't know. They come in all different colors. I just don't think this is extremely useful as a card kit now. I understand they probably needed to cut corners. Everybody is, but I would have done about half of this and given them a stamp set also. The die, I don't, I could care less about the die usually. But I think a stamp set with some sentiments that are useful might have been good for this. But I'm going to get my card bases out since they've already made the card fronts. I guess I know how I'm going to layer that and figure out kind of like a few patterns that I might want to do to make some cards. And I'll come back and we'll play with it and see what we can get done. Okay, on this first one, I took one of the pink pieces that they give you and I just covered the whole front. And then I took this, it looked like a wood grain with this pattern on it. And so I cut it down. I cut the two sides off so that I would have that V part in the middle. And by the way, I'm using my Barely Art glue because I just like to have a little bit of wiggle room. When I put things down, I don't want to have to worry about having to pick it up with the double-sided tape and put it back down. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put that down there. And then I have this window, which I thought was so cute. And we're going to put a little shelf on it. So I'm just going to layer up a few pieces here. Since there is no stamp set, I am using those puffy pieces for my sentiments. And I'll show you the ones that I found that I thought would work really well. So let's put this shelf with the plants on it right there. And then I'm going to put this little rug down at the bottom. Just like that. And I've got some plants. Let me see which ones I'm going to use. Maybe those two. This one's cute with the face, but you're not going to see it if I layer things on. But I think I'll use it anyway. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down. Just like that. And of course, you could use the foam squares that came with it, the little pop-up squares to add dimension. You can use the double-sided tape that came with it. I just prefer not to. Okay, and then we're going to put this right here. Our friendship will always flourish. I thought that one was kind of cute. And we'll put it like that. And then we have this little heart. Maybe I'll put it right there, or should I put it underneath? I like it either way. I think I'll put it right there. And then because I have all of these cut pieces that came with it, I decided to put some on the inside too because it's a light color, so you can go ahead and sign your message on here. And I did cut this one a little down. I cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4 so that it would be, there'd be a little white around it on the inside. I was afraid it would be a little difficult to kind of close the card if I had it all the way up to the edge there. And then I think I'm going to put, I don't know, that might be a little full. Let's see, that. Put some little pieces. I've got all of these pieces, so I thought I'd use a few things. That's cute. So we'll just do these two. Because the sentiment is our friendship will always flourish, we'll put some more plants on the inside. And because we have all of these die cuts, and I'm going to have a ton of them left when I'm done. Okay, let's do that. And I'm going to add a little heart to the front of this planter. It's tiny. I should use some tweezers, huh? Right there. So I think that turned out cute. Got that our friendship will always flourish. There's card number 1. Okay, on this first one, I took one of the pink pieces that they give you, and I just covered the whole front. And then I took this, it looked like a wood grain with this pattern on it. And so I cut it down. I cut the two sides off so that I would have that V part in the middle. And by the way, I'm using my Barely Art glue because I just like to have a little bit of wiggle room. When I put things down, I don't want to have to worry about having to pick it up with the double-sided tape and put it back down. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put that down there. And then I have this window, which I thought was so cute. And we're going to put a little shelf on it. So I'm just going to layer up a few pieces here. Since there is no stamp set, I am using those puffy pieces for my sentiments. And I'll show you the ones that I found that I thought would work really well. So let's put this shelf with the plants on it right there. And then I'm going to put this little rug down at the bottom. Just like that. And I've got some plants. Let me see which ones I'm going to use. Maybe those two. This one's cute with the face, but you're not going to see it if I layer things on. But I think I'll use it anyway. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down. Just like that. And of course, you could use the foam squares that came with it, the little pop-up squares to add dimension. You can use the double-sided tape that came with it. I just prefer not to. Okay, and then we're going to put this right here. Our friendship will always flourish. I thought that one was kind of cute. And we'll put it like that. And then we have this little heart. Maybe I'll put it right there, or should I put it underneath? I like it either way. I think I'll put it right there. And then because I have all of these cut pieces that came with it, I decided to put some on the inside too because it's a light color, so you can go ahead and sign your message on here. And I did cut this one a little down. I cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4 so that it would be, you know, there'd be a little white around it on the inside. I was afraid it would be a little difficult to kind of close the card if, you know, if I had it all the way up to the edge there. And then I think I'm going to put, I don't know, that might be a little full. Let's see, that. Put some little pieces. I've got all of these pieces, so I thought I'd use a few things. That's cute. So we'll just do these two. Because the sentiment is our friendship will always flourish, we'll put some more plants on the inside. And because we have all of these die cuts, and I'm going to have a ton of them left when I'm done. Okay, let's do that. And I'm going to add a little heart to the front of this planter. It's tiny. I should use some tweezers, huh? Right there. So I think that turned out cute. I've got that, our friendship will always flourish. There's card number 1. Okay, on this next one, I have a strip of that paper that says bloom, exhale, relax, contemplate, and then this checked pattern. I really like that. So I cut the check pattern again, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I want it just a little white showing around it, which is always nice. Make sure I've got this going the wrong way. It's a bummer if you get everything down and you've got the card going the wrong direction, huh? Okay, and then we're going to use this strip right about there. And I've cut it 5 3/8 also, but it's about, let's see, I think it's about 2 inches. Yep, 2 inches. So I cut a 2-inch strip off of one of those 6 by 6 pieces. I'm going to put it over to the side just a little bit. There we go. And I thought I would put some plants here and then put this little chair in front of it. So let's put those down first. Because there are so many plants to layer for this. I thought it looked relaxing. A chair with it. We're going to put a sunshine and some butterflies and a maybe a moth. Okay, so we'll put this chair right in front there. Somebody's going to relax right among the plants. Just like that. And then up here we're going to put the sunshine, which is a gold foil, really pretty. Nice and big too. Put that right there. Then I think we'll put this one, and then this one. Okay, let's do that. Oops, guess I should have turned the sound off on my my phone. I've got notifications off, I thought, but apparently I do not. Okay, so we're going to use these two. One says hello, and the other one says beautiful. So I'm going to put them both on this sunshine. There's hello. Oops, did I get a little glue there, I think. And then this one says beautiful. There we go. I think that turned out really cute. Sorry if that's giving you a glare there, but isn't that cute? So let's put some plants on the inside. Oh, you know what? We have these bicycles that I really love. Should I do that? Let's see. What pattern do we have here? That means we have scraps of it. This one I didn't use at all. I could put that on the inside to go with the plants. Let me cut this down really quickly. I'll cut it down to like 4 by 5 1/4. How about? Got my little paper trimmer here. To go in the middle maybe. That, and then we're going to use one of the off-whites then. I didn't find another use for them, honestly. So I'm going to cut it down so it's a place to sign in the middle. I'll cut it down to 3 3/4 maybe. Yeah, 3 3/4 by 5. These are really thick pieces, by the way. They're going to make your card pretty substantial when you layer them. So we'll do that. We'll layer that there, and then maybe I'll put this little bicycle. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's do that. It's almost time to refill my art glitter. I mean, not art glitter, my Barely art glue. Excuse me, art glitter is a really good one too. Sorry, I'm still getting over this cough. But the art glitter tends to dry shiny, and this tends to dry a little more matte, so I feel like it doesn't show as much if I slop some where I didn't intend to, which I very often do. Okay, let's put that bike right there. I think that is so cute. And I think I'm using it on another card too that I've laid out here. There we go. Plenty of room to sign something. You might as well use all these die cuts up because you've got a lot of them. Okay, on this one, I cut this really pretty kind of peachy coral color that's a tone on tone. I cut it down to, again, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. But if you don't like to use 1/8 of an inch, you can always do 4 by 5 1/4. Just cut it down 1/4 of an inch instead of an 1/8. And we're going to layer it on here. And then I have this frame that I thought I would do like this, and I cut a piece of this. So this frame is about 3 by 3 1/2. So I cut this at 3 by 3 1/4, I think, or just under 3 and right at 3 1/4. So it would fit inside, and we will place it down, hopefully in the right spot here, because it is really going to stick. Yes, there we go. And let's put some more adhesive on the back. I did want to use some of these frames. They are really pretty. Not what I would think to do on a card, but they are certainly pretty. So we're going to put it kind of like that, I think. We're not going to put it straight. And then we're going to use this "You Are Loved" right in there, I think. So down here on the bottom, let's put this flower, and then we'll put this one up at the top, just to kind of give it some balance there. Here we go. Bring out that yellow a little more. I think that's so cute, that "You Are Loved." And that would be cute just for a hello, you know, no occasion, no special occasion, just send to somebody, kind of pick up their day. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to do that. I think I might do that on the inside. But that is a cute heart. Yeah, let's put that heart right there. And do we want to do some of these? I haven't been using these. But how about, let me think about that darker color. Oh, that's pretty. I think that's pretty. Okay. And then we'll do a bigger one and a smaller one down here. Just kind of balance things a little bit. That is cute. I love that color together. Okay. So on the inside, this is the actual flower that's on here. So I'm going to put one of these and then right there down at the bottom. Maybe I'll put this right here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this little dragonfly up there and maybe a butterfly. Yeah, let's do that. Like I said, we have so much that we can use to layer these, but I think that's really cute. Okay, moving on. Okay, on this one I cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4, so there's a little more white that's going to show on this one. Oops. Yeah, it's definitely getting empty. Okay, then we've got this rainbow. I loved this house like this. I just think it's so pretty. So I'm going to layer the 2 houses. And maybe I'll stick some stuff behind them, some greenery. This one up right there. And let's see, should I put some greenery back behind there? That's cute. I'll do that before it gets to, there we go. And then we're going to put a heart right there on this house because I think it's a little plain compared to the other house for sure. And that house is a little crooked, I think. There we go. Put that heart there. And then let's do an orangey flower here on this side with a leaf. Stick this leaf underneath. Let's see, get it just like that. There we go. Oh, definitely got a lot of glue there. See what I'm talking about? I am a mess with that. So we've got, let's stick this little one going underneath a little bit. And then we'll put this one in front. And I've got another leaf here, but it's got some gold to it, which I think will be pretty. Maybe right about there. There we go. And then I've got this little moth to go up there. There we go. And I've got this congratulations puffy sentiment. So we're going to put that right, I think we're going to put it on our little rainbow and stick that whole thing down. Some of these puffy stickers, I don't know, if you want to make sure they stay, you might want to put a little more adhesive behind them. And let's do some of these in this orangey color. Let's just do a few here and there. That looks cute. I think that one turned out really sweet. Okay, what should we do on the inside of this one? It says congratulations. I'm thinking like for a new home or something. Wouldn't that be cute? Oh, that's cute too. That's got the little house in it. Let's put that on the inside. Okay, if you're coming here for a video where someone had planned everything out really well, I guess you're going to be disappointed because I'm kind of winging it. But I think the cards are turning out really cute. These were 2 of my favorite papers. This one that says, it sort of highlights a few of the words, but it's fabulous, loving, warm, lovely. It's really cute. And then I loved this one also. So this is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then the other one is 4 by 5 1/4, the piece I'm going to layer on top. Let's make sure we're going the right way. Yep. Go. Put this one in the middle. There we go. And then I thought I'd do that little shelf. Now I'm going to flip this one around. This is one of the girls that I wasn't planning on using probably. So I'm going to flip it around and just use it as an anchor for a few things here. And then I'll get some use out of it. Rather than go get one of my punches out and punch out a circle, thought we would just use this one. That down. I did love the little tea kettle and the teacup. I don't think I end up using the Starbucks looking coffee cup at all. Okay, and then we're going to turn this into a thank you card. I'm going to put the thank you. Well, we could put it down there actually. I think that kind of looks cute. Let's do that. And this is another puffy sticker there. Okay, on the inside, what should we put? We've probably got some little strips of paper. What about that? And then I'll cut it off. And we could do this little hanging thing maybe. I don't know, I don't care for that now that I'm looking at it. Maybe we'll just do a strip across with the little hearts. That's cute for a thank you card. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it down a little bit. Again, I'm winging it. Oops, that's not very straight. There we go. And go about the same distance over here. Is that still too much? Yep, cut a little more off this one side that looks longer. Okay, so this is about 4 inches now. Do that. Well, I've got glue all over my hands with this one, but since there's no stamp set, I don't also have ink everywhere. So that's my norm. I normally have ink everywhere and glue everywhere. So it's a little bit better, I guess. Okay, before I come back on and do this next card, I'm going to have to refill my glue. There we go. That's cute. Okay, so let's do the one that's going to be my daughter's birthday card, my oldest daughter. By the way, when you're refilling this, and I have this, looks like the honey jars, right, that we always got as a kid. When you're refilling this, first shake these really, really well because they can get some little places in there where they're too liquidy and it kind of separates a little bit, especially if you've had it a while. So shake it really well before you go refill this container. Okay, so let's put this down. I'm going to do a lot of layering on this one. Like I said, she loves plants. She mostly loves succulents, but she does have some cactus and some different plants in her house. For some reason, my 2 oldest grandchildren thought it was just a hoot to turn her planters around backwards to where they weren't facing the way she wanted them. I don't know why they thought that was fun, but they did, and so it became a running joke. And so one day I was over there and I thought, well, I'll just get those little stinkers in trouble and I'll turn it around myself. And my grandson apparently saw me do it. They're teenagers, by the way. I'm not getting little kids in trouble. Anyway, she said, "Who is still doing this?" And he said, "Grandma." So I did not get away with it. He just ratted me out right off the bat. I thought it would be funny, but yeah. I tried to pull a prank. You should never try to prank teenagers, right? They are always one step ahead of you. Okay, and then we're going to put that one up on this table. Here we go. Like it's a whole plant area. I think hers are mostly in her kitchen and in her windowsill. But And then we'll put this little present. There was a present among all this stuff, so we're going to stick that right about there. So there's a little present. And then there were two of these that I thought would be cute. One says happy birthday and the other one says enjoy today. So we're going to put both of them on this card. This is pretty sticky. I don't think you need extra adhesive, but you might do them on these little chipboard pieces sometimes for sure. You should. Okay, let's do, how about a little butterfly there? Yeah, let's do that. There we go. That's cute. Let's do a few more plants on the inside. Maybe just one right there. That looks good. There is a little piece that says proud plant parent, but I don't know. It doesn't go on a card to me. So there's that one. Okay, I wanted to use one of these little film strips. So let's see how this looks. I think it'll look cute. Make sure that's the right way. There we go. So this is a pretty paper too. It's got all the hanging plants on it. Move that over just a little bit. There we go. And then this strip, when I took the pieces out, there were the little squares. Let me see if I can find them. Yeah, like this. There's a film there, a plastic film, which I thought I would just leave. So I cut this piece. It's kind of a black with a gold foiling on it to put behind. So we're going to leave this plastic piece on here this time, I think. All right, and we'll put that right behind. Oops, cut that a little bit shorter. Let me make sure I'm covering up. There we go. And then we'll put some more adhesive here. And I think I'm going to tilt it a little bit. Oh, that is a lot of glue back there. Is that going to be okay? You know what? I think I'm going to take the plastic off because I got a lot of glue on it. And that is not going to look good. And you know what? Let me see here how that's going to look. I think that's going to be okay because I'm putting some stickers in there. So I think we're going to be okay. All right, let's put this down like that. All right, and we have 3 here. Oh, where's the other one? Okay, one said hello sunshine. One said plant your dreams, and the other one said these are the days. So we're going to put hello sunshine at the top, I think. Just like that. Hello sunshine. These are the days, and then plant your dreams. Put it right in there. They don't fit inside exactly, but I thought it was cute. Of course, by card number 8, maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't know. We'll see. And then I have 2 of these that I cut out of some scraps. So I think I'm going to put those right there. And all I did was just dovetail the ends to make them into a little banner. There you go. Put that one right there. And that one's super cute, I think. Maybe we'll put, let's see if we've got a hanging plant to put inside since we have all these hanging plants. I think I may have used all the hanging plants though. Oh, look at these books. Oh, I wish I'd seen those. I probably did and just forgot about them. Maybe we'll put this one inside with the face on it. That's cute. Okay. Put these 2 in here. That one. That one. Then I can always put these books up here like they're on the wall. That's cute. I'll do that. That is really cute. Okay, so let me get all of the cards together and we'll take a look at what we have. Before I go back over all the cards, I wanted to show you I didn't hardly use any of the solid cardstock. Since there was no die, I didn't punch any circles or anything. There were just too many ephemera pieces to use for me to worry about it. I still have all of this left. I mean, there is a lot. I still have all of this. All of these pieces from the puffy sentiments or words. All of this. a bunch of frames. Let's see, there are more frames than that. There were a lot of frames. I didn't touch any of this, the big chipboard pieces. And this is what I have left for printed paper. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have about 5 solid ones and then a bunch of scraps left to be used. Okay, so let me show you what we did. This is the card for my daughter, and I went ahead and decorated. I'll show you the inside again. I went ahead and decorated an envelope for hers with a lot of pieces because I'm going to hand deliver it. So, but you could do that. I mean, it might be okay to mail it too. And here's the "You are loved." Hello, friend. Congratulations. Thank you. Our friendship will always flourish. Reminder, you are amazing. Hello, beautiful. And this one says, "Hello, sunshine. These are the days. Plant your dreams." So they did turn out really cute. Am I going to continue with this subscription? I am not sure. I'd love to hear from you, those of you that subscribe to this, what your feelings are about the changes. I'm not sure $31 and some change is worth it to me, because there was so much of it that I feel like is not usable for me as a card maker. Without a stamp set with sentiments, you know, I'm using the puffy ones, which that's fine, but there were a lot of the puffy ones that just were not usable, I think, as a card maker. So let me know what you think below. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and maybe you got some ideas of what to do with this kit, if you have it also. If not, I will link to it below if it's something you would like to order for yourself. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Happy crafting.